Hi guys, so I have a few things that I wanted to smash, so I thought I would just turn on the camera and try and make something pretty. I keep all of my smash stuff in that blue kind of bucket, and then whenever I get around to it, I just pull out what I want to smash. These are Sweet Leaf Green Tea bottle labels, and I love these. I am addicted to the a millionth power to these. They are so good. I love them. Did I say that I love them? Because I do love them. So I'm just trying to layer them either to the left or to the right, and I kind of like the B on the right, so I layer them to the right. And then my glue runner wasn't working, so I had to switch over to a wet glue. And I'm just gonna layer them up. And then I'm going through my stash to kind of see what would work with these colors. I pulled, let's see, these report labels from the Dollar Tree, the file labels from the Dollar Tree, some Studio G rhinestones, and some Project Life arrow stickers. This yellow washi tape is from Studio G at Walmart, and I decided that I want 3 little rhinestones in the corner, of course. And then I put down that arrow, but it was stupid, so I pulled it right back up. Tried to do the file labels, but I pulled it right back up. And then I saw that the report label would work pretty good, so I just stuck it down and cut off the excess. Then I decided that I wanted 3 rhinestones in the opposite corner. And then this is my drawer full of alphas, and I'm just trying to see which ones would work. I ended up pulling the Boxer scrapbooking ones and the Amy Tangerine journal foam thickers. I pulled out some yellow and black ones that would have been perfect, but I didn't have an A and I was trying to spell addicted. So I used the Amy Tangerine journal ones. And I started out with a lowercase I, but it looked funny, so I ended up switching it to the uppercase I. These foam thickers can get kind of wonky, so I'm just trying to straighten them out as best as I can. I kind of like it a little bit wobbly. I think it's cute. That piece of lace is just sitting on my desk, so I try and make it work a few times, but it didn't work. Now I'm taking these Boxer scrapbooking letters and just writing out yummy. I love this alpha. I'm gonna be so sad when I don't have it anymore. It is perfect. Then with my smash stick, I'm just drawing an arrow to point that I am addicted to the Sweet Leaf Green Teas. This is the back of the bottle wrapper, and I'm just cutting off all the unimportant stuff. The glue strip and the nutritional information, and then I decided that I wanted to mount it. It kind of blended too much with that yellow paper, so I went with this green one, and I cut it wrong the first time, so I had to just reposition it and cut it again. And then I try and put it in a few different places, but I realized that the flaps aren't glued down, so I can stick it right under there without taking up any more page space and without having to design anything else. And then with the same green paper, I just punch out a little Recollections heart, outline it, and do my 3 little dots, glue it down, and that's how this section of the page turned out. I ended up pulling out this tag that I got off of my beach towel that I got from Target. The tag itself isn't that important, it just symbolizes that it's warm weather time, time for the pool, time for summer, so I love it. I did the 99-cent store doily, and then these are all Target washi tapes that I pulled just to kind of mirror the ombre coral of the beach towel. And I thought I was going to put a little stripe up there, but I was just hating it at the time, so I took it off. Then I try and outline it again. with my smash stick, 3 little dots, and continue outlining. Then I pull out the arrow stickers again and end up pulling it up again just because I couldn't make it work. And then I was really determined to have like a journaling card or something there so I could write down what I wanted to and maybe have a title, but I was just having the hardest time finding something, and these little stickers would have been perfect, but it was just an afterthought and I couldn't make it work with what I already had down there. But I wanted to save it for whatever I do in that corner of the page, so I just clipped it to the other side of the page, and I'll use it later. So instead I grabbed just some embellishments. I grabbed some sequins, some Stampin' Up! Rhinestones, brads, and then I grabbed some buttons that match also. Then this is me looking again for something that will work in that spot. This would have looked cute. I don't know, I just couldn't make it work, I guess. I was having a really hard time with this stupid little spot. So I just ended up going with my fail-safe, which is the Smash caption pad. I love these, they're just so versatile and you can use them for absolutely anything. So I just used my smash stick to write, "It's time to get a tan, love my new beach towel." And I was gonna write something about a sun tattoo, but I ended up doing that later. I'm using these little star stickers to give myself like a little sun tattoo. And it's been on my skin, so it's not really sticky anymore, so I'm just using my glue runner to adhere it. And then this is where I write sun tattoo, and then I draw a little arrow. Then I try and make the buttons work, and I try and make the brads work, but I just couldn't get either of them, so I decided to go with the sequins. And my fan is on, so I'm trying to block the fan air from blowing my sequins all over the place. And then I grabbed my E6000 and just kind of haphazardly glue these on. And that's everything I do for this section of the page, and this is how it turned out. So back into the bucket, I pulled out these stickers because I originally thought I was going to smash this towel tag with these stickers, but I just couldn't make it work after the thought. So back to the bucket, and I just pulled out a wine label, and I'm using the 99-cent store doily that I cut up for the previous little layout, and gluing it down with this. You can't really see, but I decided to outline it just a few times so it looked kind of messy. I hate this background paper. It just looks so ugly. So I haven't really been putting important things on this page, just kind of random things. This is a smash tape. It finally did that thing where it pulls up the bottom layer, so that was really frustrating. This yellow tape is from Studio G, and I just ended up cutting it in half because it was a bit too wide. And then placing the little fab arrow right there. And the yellow, or not the yellow, the pinks match. And then I put some little rhinestones at the top again. And back into the bucket. I knew I had a few things left that I wanted to smash in here, This little orange piece of paper was from high school, and I just couldn't really figure out a clever way to smash it at that point, so I just put it in that little corner pocket on the previous page. And here is my packaging from my latest Buzz Agent campaign, and it's the Garnier BB cream. And I was really excited to try this, and I'm glad I got this one because it is so cool. Honestly, this is like the best summer foundation ever. I just love it. So if you're in the market for a new BB cream or a new foundation, I suggest this one because I really like it. Then I pull out some striped Target washi tape just to add a bit of blue. And I layer it with the little other half of the yellow Studio G washi from the previous page. I kind of hate how this section turned out. I may go back and redo it, but I don't know. I just don't like how it turned out so far. I really like this washi tape from Smash, and then the other half of that report label. Now I'm just trying to find enough letters to spell what I want. I ended up putting down these mini market from October Afternoon, but I pull them right back up just because I don't like the orange with everything else. I am gonna stay with the Boxer Scrapbooking for Buzz, just because I love these stickers so much. Then I had to go into my stash. I went into my travel kit and found the, what are they, Sticko Carnival font in blue. And I love this font so much, and they're only $1, so I have like every color. And I just use these to spell out agent. And then I didn't have self-stick rhinestones, so I went into my little like bedazzle gem bag and found these navy little gems. And then I try and use my E6000, but it's clogged, so I ended up just switching to another wet glue. And then my boyfriend and I went to Arigato Sushi for dinner that night. So I just saved our little chopstick holders, and I'm gonna really quickly smash these. There's that piece of lace again, and I try and make it work, but I ended up pulling it off in place of washi tape. I wanted to use another one of these report cover labels and smash the date. So I grabbed my smash date stamp, and I'm going to stamp Happy Place, May 13th, 2013. And I always get like a black blob on the left hand side, so I'm going to eventually cover it up with some rhinestones. So I pull up the lace, and now I'm just searching for a washi tape. I pulled this Recollections one, and then I pulled the other kind of more pinkish Recollections one. And then I try and make the lace work one more time, but it just doesn't. So I thought that a black and white striped paper clip would look a little bit better. And I try and use these little dots to cover up the blob of black ink, but you could still see through it, so instead I went for these kind of iridescent gems. And that's how I quickly smashed my date with my boyfriend. And went back to the bucket one more time just because I had a few more things. I ended up throwing away that sock monkey tag, but this is the tab from my hair dye, and my hair is like really red right now, so I've just been saving all of the tabs. So I glued it down and then put some washi. So thank you everyone for watching. Remember, I have a open giveaway, so click the screen if you want to go check it out. Bye guys!